Check 1, 1, 2. We good? 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Good evening, good afternoon, not good evening. We are underway. Game 2 of the Tip-Off Classic, and Baruch off to a flying start off the opening tip-off. That was Paige Trainer with the first basket of the afternoon for the Bearcats. Bearcats come into this match with their first win of the season against Yeshiva. on Wednesday night, so they're off to a 1-0 start. Had an opportunity to talk to head coach Michael Cadrozos before the game. Said we're a young team. Junior transfer out of Staten Island, Christina Arvello, had 32 points in her debut on Wednesday night in the win versus Yeshiva. Another player to watch, number 23, Mia Castillo, the rookie of the year in the CUNYAC last year, and that three-pointer is good. Bearcats with an early 5-0 lead, and they like to press. You're seeing it right now. Michael Cadrozos likes to cause havoc on defense, likes to push the ball up the floor. And the Bearcats have come out smoking here in Game 2 of the John K. Adams Tournament Tip-Off Classic. A home game for the Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders earlier today, 12 o'clock tip-off, as they easily handled Cedar Grove. Women's college out of Pennsylvania, the Cedar Grove Falcons. So the Scarlet Raiders off to an impressive start. 1-0 on this season. Game 2 on the docket right now, Baruch versus Rosemont in this 4-team tournament that concludes tomorrow. And the matchups tomorrow will be a 12 p.m. tip. Baruch, the team you see out there in navy blue, they will take on Cedar Crest, which lost earlier today to Rutgers Newark. And following that game tomorrow, 2:30 start, it'll be Rutgers Newark taking on Rosemont. Rosemont, sister school to Villanova University, in all white with maroon trim. They inbound the basketball. Had an opportunity to talk to Damian Rice, their second-year head coach. He was at Penn State Abington for 6 years prior to taking over the head coaching role at Rosemont. Coach Price calling this season the Revenge Tour. Practice has been great. It's Rosemont's first game of the season. Number 1, Allison Rogers, coming off a torn ACL last year at the time of her injury, led the conference in scoring in the CSAC. So it'll be interesting to see how number 1, Alyssa Rogers, responds. Tough injury to come back from. A lot of it emotional, psychological. I know some people that have been through it. It's not easy. Hats off to Allison Rogers for putting in all the rehab to get herself back out here today. Not an easy thing to do. And a good pass cross court from Rogers to number 4. And that shot was no good by Hampton. We'll go back the other way. Quick transition for Baruch. 3-point attempt from the corner, no good. And that was number 23, Mia Castillo. Mia Castillo, another player that coach Damian Rice mentioned prior to the start of the game. Talked about the soft touch of number 42, Angel Ricks. And a freshman to watch for the Rosemont Ravens, number 21, Yanae Edwards. A rebounding machine, according to head coach Damian Rice. Also, Brittany Fills is a local product from New Jersey, so Brittany Fills, number 25, is probably playing in front of a couple friends and family today. At least that's what Coach Damian Price had mentioned might happen. So a lot of pressure, a lot of motion from the philosophy of Coach Damian Price. And their 3-point specialist, number 5, Melinda Frey. So that's a quick overview of both of these schools in the Tip-Off Classic hosted by Rutgers Newark here on the campus of NJIT in Newark. And that shot from the corner is good. And immediately you see the pressure and the turnover as Baruch has come out firing today. And another offensive rebound, going to get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Kicking it out to 3-point range. It's up, it's good. Arvello, the 5'3" junior guard out of Astoria, New York, nails the tray for Baruch. 10-2. Baruch with the commanding lead here in the opening moments of the Tip-Off Classic hosted by Rutgers Newark. Rosemont going to talk things over. We'll be back with more John K. Adams Tournament Tip-Off Women's Basketball on Raider Vision right after this. New York. So Castillo will look to convert the three-point play as the Bearcats continue to roll. And it's in. Castillo, three-point play. The Rosemont Ravens inbound the ball, and the press continues by head coach Katrozos for Baruch, and another turnover. It's paying dividends. Turnover after turnover, and count the basket by Christina Arvello for Baruch, who's just been absolutely dominant. And we will have a foul called in the backcourt. And that's going to go against Baruch. So inbounding the ball will be number 12, Dejanay White. Good ball movement here by Rosemont. And that two-point attempt is off the mark on the shot taken by Wise. And a quick transition. Baruch clearly likes to push the ball up the floor. No holding back from these folks. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. And battle for the basketball. In on the fight for Baruch there was Angela Bascarella, the 5'5" sophomore guard out of Whitestone, New York. Shout out the Mary Louise Academy. So Arvello is going to take a seat. Baruch to inbound the ball. Here in the first quarter, 5:21 remaining. It's been all Bearcats since the opening tip here on the campus of NJIT in Newark, New Jersey. Slowing things down just a little bit is the leader of the floor, Castillo. Nice offensive rebound by Baccarella. Baccarella. There you go, Baccarella. That's it. Okay, look at that. Big rebound by number 25 for the Ravens, Brittany Fills. A lot of room for Sofia Encarnacion. Again, good ball movement by the Bearcats. Taking it back out to slow it down is Baccarella. Soft touch by Castillo, but it won't fall. Pull-up jumper, it's good. Nice stroke. And that was number 5, Michaela Frey, with the basket for the Ravens, and looking to answer back. And just like that, the Bearcats say thank you. Encarnacion, the sophomore out of Jackson Heights. Some good-looking moves right there by Rogers. Rogers going to drive down the lane and get fouled on the play. Nice little crossover ankle breaker there by Rogers. That's Alyssa Rogers, 5'6" sophomore out of Houston, Texas. John Cooper High School. We got a couple players checking into the ball game for Baruch. Same goes for Rosemont. And it will be Rogers on the line to shoot 2. Good dish. I like the ball movement by the Bearcats. Working left to right. Three-pointer is good. Christina Arvello, the junior guard, is absolutely on fire. And the Bearcats now with a big 15-point lead, up 20-5. Good bounce pass underneath. Strong on the boards tonight. Not the biggest team, Baruch, but they are feisty. Excellent block by Fills. Brittany Fills gets a hand on it. The 5'10" graduate student out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, making her presence felt for the Ravens. Sweet stroke on that bucket by Rogers from the corner. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Crossover dribble by Encarnacion. That pass is going to go out of bounds. Ravens basketball. 2:11 remaining here in the opening quarter. Bearcats have been on fire here in the first quarter. Like a whirling dervish out there. Coach Damian Price hasn't found the answer just yet, but we got a lot of basketball to play. A long-range 3 by Rogers doesn't hit the mark. Rogers gets it back. The follow-up shot no good. And then it was Fills with another offensive rebound, but a whistle called. There's a whistle on the floor. Not sure what that call was, but it will be Bearcats basketball. I'm telling you, Alyssa Rogers looking good on that left knee. Happy to see Rogers finding her stroke. And Rogers flying back down the court again. That shot no good. Damian Price said he's going to be careful with Alyssa's minutes tonight. Kind of ease her back in slowly, and that's the way to do it. I think Rogers is going to take a seat. But Alyssa with a good showing so far for the Ravens of Rosemont College. Rogers already with 5 points here in the first quarter, so she's got to be happy with that. Hopefully the knee responds well. 21 now to 7, make it 22. As Rosemont brings up the ball, backing off of the press is Katrozos for Baruch, the head coach. So Rosemont unimpeded into the front court. Will look to get things going offensively here. 8 on the shot clock. And that's going to be off the mark. Shot was taken by Amia Dixon, the 5'6" sophomore out of Philadelphia. Shout out Bishop McDevitt High School. No, yeah, that's Amia's school. There you go. Ooh, 2 players go down hard to the floor. These city kids from Baruch, you know, they play in the CUNYAC Conference, City University in New York, and Michael Katrozos, their head coach, says, you know, my city kids play with a little swagger. They play with a little New York City swagger. So let's see if that swagger can keep going for Baruch. They're off to a good start here in the second game of our tip-off classic, hosted by Rutgers, University Newark. Scarlet Raiders winning earlier today against Cedar Grove. 31.6 seconds remain here in the opening quarter. On the line, it's Encarnacion. Good with the first. The Queens native misses the second. And misses the third. As the Ravens push the ball up the floor. Going from her right to left. Nice pass inside. That's the way to do it. Angel Ricks, the 5'10" power forward, showing her power right there. As the Ravens answer back. Nice little hesitation by Arvello. Good ball movement. Bearcats 3. No good. Leung. That's Alyssa Leung, this sophomore from Brooklyn, New York. Only 4'11", but she packs a lot of punch into her game. Alyssa Leung. As head coach Michael Katrozos told me, Alyssa Leung, we go as our guards go. And Alyssa Leung certainly in that conversation for the Bearcats. So after one quarter of play, it is Baruch 23, Rosemont College 9. Let's quickly go over some of those first quarter stats for you. Leading the way, Rogers with 5. Ricks with 2. Frey with 2 points. And on the Bearcats side of the floor, leading the way in points, Arvello with 11. 5 apiece for Encarnacion and Castillo. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter. Right after this, Rutgers Newark hosting the James K. Adams Tournament here at NJIT. You're watching James K. Adams Tournament on Raider Vision. Back in 30. And the second quarter underway here at NJIT. It's Rosemont with the ball. They're taking on the Baruch Bearcats in this out-of-conference game for both of these teams. That's going to be an offensive foul. Basket no good. Ricks showing some strength on that play despite the call going against her. And Baruch controls. Long range three, Arvello off the mark. Encarnacion, or Baccarella comes up with it. Trainer for three. Page, Trainer. The 5'6" sophomore out of Wayne, New Jersey. And once again, the press by the Bearcats broken this time by Rosemont. It'll be Rogers. Rogers, good touch pass inside the paint to number 42, Ricks. Tell you what, Alyssa Rogers, man, that young lady has got some game. Just a very fluid player. Fundamentally sound, good with the right and the left, moves well. And I just have an extra special admiration for that young woman after what she's been through. The Houston, Texas native. Suffering a devastating injury at the height of the season last year. So leading the conference in several major categories, and just so terrific to see that young lady out here after all the hard work she's put in. Can't say it enough. That's Alyssa Rogers, the sophomore point guard for the Ravens. Just a great game to watch, too. Some of you youngsters at home that are watching, you want to play college ball one day, look no further than the perseverance and athleticism of Alyssa Rogers. Offensive rebound, putback is good. Kalea Hampton, the 5'6" junior out of Lansing, Michigan. As the Ravens making a bit of a run here. Look at the Ravens go. Turnover, back the other way. Ravens trailing 26-11. On a bit of a run here in the second quarter. That's going to be, no, foul. I thought it might have been steps. Foul's going to go against Baruch. Drawing that one for the Ravens was Yanae Edwards. So Ravens will inbound it underneath the basket. Rogers calling out the shots through the legs. Rogers, little dipsy doodle. Looking inside. Connects on a beautiful pass. But a foul called. I believe that's going to go against Ricks. Maybe a little too much shoulder on that offensive move. So we're going to go back the other way. The Bearcats control. Little scoop pass inside the paint. Grant coughs it up. Ravens on a roll. Good D by the Ravens. Rogers can't control. Coast to coast, 2 on none, taking it all the way to the house for the Bearcats and the bucket. That was number 23, Mia Castillo from Pleasant Valley, New York, Arlington High School. Castillo looks smooth on that play. Mia Castillo, sophomore guard. I'm seeing a lot of depth out of this Baruch Bearcats team. And heck of a nice guy in Michael Katrozos, the head coach for the Bearcats. Being a New York City guy myself, I like to root for some of these New York City kids, but hey, we're rooting for everybody out there today. Good individual performances on both sides. The Ravens gain midcourt. And it's going to be Stanley over to Rogers. Rogers now working right to left. Rogers having a little fun with her defensive partner right there. Made that one look absolutely easy. And backing off the play there was Arvello defensively, but Arvello's going to get it back. Kicks it out. Young, a pull-up jumper, no good. Put back, also no good. That was Alyssa Leung who kick-started that offensive opportunity there for the Bearcats. Oh, gorgeous Castillo. Look at this kid. Mia's going to get fouled on the play, but excellent defense, Mia Castillo. Absolute robbery out there by Castillo. I'll check into the ball game now. For the Ravens, it's Donna J. Wise. Excellent rebound by Holloway. And turning it over there is Wise, but getting it right back. Good ball movement, passing, lots of turnovers. Hard to keep track with this sequence of events. Another steal. Look at the defense there by Hampton. Excellent job. Kalea Hampton. And another turnover. Castillo can't hold on. Running out of room, Mia Castillo. So will be the Ravens' ball. As we are getting close to the 5:30 mark here in the first half at the New Jersey Institute of Technology. We want to thank you so much for tuning in on Raider Vision. Beautiful facility here at NJIT, and we're so excited. Nice pass on the inside from Adams to Ricks. Ricks will get fouled, but once again, Alyssa Rogers. Man, she is fun to watch. So unselfish, good court vision. And actually, Ricks not fouled on the play. It's somehow going to be Baruch basketball. But yeah, I want to thank NJIT for this beautiful facility today, the John K. Adams tournament, honoring the late, great John K. Adams, former athletic director of Rutgers Newark, in the Rutgers Newark Women's Tip-Off Classic weekend. Looked like that could have been a little alley-oop from Leung, but it was a shot, and it was no good. Quickly back the other way. Nice transition by the Ravens. Frey misses on that one. Michaela Frey, the 5'5", a sophomore out of York, Pennsylvania, likes to shoot the three as well. Keep an eye out on Michaela. Pretty cool last name for a three-point specialist, I might add. Shooting the tray, Michaela Frey. Adams, strong move, not gonna go. And Castillo says, I'll take it, thank you very much. Coast to coast, Mia Castillo. And another player that's just been lights out today for the Bearcats, Mia Castillo. Castillo now with 11 points, tied with Arvello for the team lead with 4:24 to go here in the first half. So Rosemont playing in the CSAC. Bearcats play in the CUNYAC Conference in New York City. Big win over Yeshiva in their opener on Wednesday night. Gorgeous pass from Castillo. And the Bearcats will be called for the travel. So another turnover. And that time it was DeAndre McCray. 17 rebounds by McCray in that game against Yeshiva. Wearing number 12. Strong move, Adams forces it though, a little off balance. Offensive rebound 2 times now. Strong move, gorgeous basket. Angel Ricks. That's the way to do it. Box out, get that body positioning, bring it home. Go up strong, no hesitation. Ricks, I love it. Good bounce pass on the inside. But unable to convert there was McCray for the Bearcats. But a foul called. So the Bearcats will retain possession in their own end. Pass out to Arvello. Arvello moving right to left. Gives to Castile. Pull back. Big boy 3. No good. Excellent ball movement by Baruch. Now it's Arvello for 3. Christina Arvello continues her torrid streak. 3-pointer good. 14 points for Arvello. Traveling called against Rogers. She doesn't like it. Can't blame her. Little hesitation. Never seen a player argue a call and have it reversed, but there's always that little gamesmanship that goes on sometimes between players and coaches and refs. That's what makes this game so much fun. All the different sidebars, subplots. They call it the greatest reality TV of all time, live sports. And then you throw in the academic part of the college experience. To me, nothing gets better than this. Just good, clean, fun, hardworking kids committed to their team and their academics. And they finally get to start the season today. So we are happy for everybody and happy that Rosemont made the trip from PA and Baruch from NYC. And folks, tonight we've got ECAC match action from Frederick Douglass Field on the campus of Rutgers Newark. Good look inside. Offensive rebound by Phils, but she's going to lose it. We'll go back the other way. One, two, three, 4 passes. Good D right there, collapsing on the Baruch player, but there will be a whistle. And shout out to number 10, Precious Mitchell for Baruch, freshman. 5'6" guard out of Williamsville, New York, on the floor for the Bearcats. I like this offense that Cadrozos is running. A lot of motion there. Constantly moving, this Baruch team. But you gotta like. No press here shown by Baruch. As the Rosemont Ravens. Shout out Heffernan Hall at Rosemont College. A nice crossover dribble, off balance shot, no good, but drawing the foul there is number 12 for the Ravens. That's Denasia Wise. Denasia Wise, forgive me if I'm not getting these names 100% correct. We do our best. No pronunciation guides either. Come on, guys. We've got to step up our game with the pronunciation guides, but we did have a chance to talk to some of the coaches before the match tonight. And it's Wise. Second free throw is good. So much improved Bearcats performance despite trailing 35-16. They're looking a little bit better here in the second quarter. I expect more of that in the second half as we count down. Final minute 20 here in the first half. Nice move by Arvello. Gorgeous look. And converting, it's McCray from Arvello. Good combination there. McCray, the freshman out of Brooklyn. No doubter there. McCray, 5'8". And that three is good. Kayla Hampton from way downtown. Was all the way from East Lansing. Good job. I like the Ravens coming back a little bit here. So with 45 to go, 37-19 now, and the Ravens have the ball. 30 seconds on the shot clock, 40 to go in the game. So about 11 seconds differential from the shot clock to the game clock. Off balance, no good. Bit of a forced shot by number 22. And Castillo's gonna lose that out of bounds. Mara James took that shot, the 5'8" junior out of Lansdale, PA, North Penn High School. And we're gonna have looks like a reach-in foul against the Ravens. And Alyssa Leung will go to the line for the Bearcats. And I believe it's the Yeshiva University men's basketball team that had a very lengthy Division III winning streak at some point. I think it ended last season. I'll have to look that up at halftime. But shout out to Yeshiva University men's team for all the success they've had. Excellent job, guys. Back the other way, it's the Ravens with the clock winding down. We got a whistle. And we got a foul. It's going to be on the Bearcats. Inbounding the ball, Kayla Hampton. Frey loses the handle. Loose ball picked up by the Bearcats. Swarming on D are the Ravens, able to break through. Double dribble, Castillo turns it over with 4.1. Let's see what the Ravens can do. Maybe they could get the quick last second shot off. Run into the tunnel with some momentum heading into the half. Let's see what happens here. Inbounding the ball, it will be Hampton. Players jockey for position. Hampton looking for an open player. 3 seconds. 2. Long range 3. Oh, in and out by Rogers. But I like Damian Price's kids and what they did there in the last couple of minutes for Rosemont. And listen, Ravens trailing 39-19, but it's been entertaining. I like it. I like it. We'll see what Damian Price can adjust at halftime to get his kids going. Maybe make a bit of a comeback. Either way, folks, we are so happy to have you on Raider Vision today. Beautiful day in Newark, New Jersey. And just as a reminder, at the conclusion of the game, we will have our MVP of the game up here in the broadcast booth for a post-game interview. So if you're a fan of either team, obviously you are. If you're listening, don't go anywhere at the conclusion of the game. But right now it's halftime, folks. We'll be back in about 14 minutes. But before we do that, I want to quickly go over some of the point totals for both of these teams. Let's see here. 39-19, leading the way. We will start with Baruch. Arvelo, 14 points, 11 for Castillo, 5 for Encarnacion, 2 apiece for Leon and McCray. And Trainer with 5 points as well. That's right. And for the Ravens, 7 points for Rogers, 5 for Hampton, 4 for Ricks, and D Wise, 1 point. Okay, everybody, we will be back in about 13 minutes with the start of the second half. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is John K. Adams, Rutgers, Newark Scarlet Raiders tip-off tournament being hosted by NJIT. It's been a great day of basketball so far. We'll be back with the second half on Raider Vision right after this. And we are back here live at the home of the New Jersey Institute of Technology Highlanders. It's Rutgers Newark hosting John K. Adams Tournament Tip-Off Classic for Rutgers Newark. Rutgers Newark victorious in the first game of the day at 12 p.m. tip-off. Scarlet Raiders easily handling Cedar Crest. And it's game 2 of this 2-day tournament. Game 2, day 1, it's Baruch with the big lead over Rosemont, 39-19. Let's see if anyone's got any foul trouble for Rosemont. 2 fouls for Phils, 2 for Ricks, 2 for Wise, 1 apiece for Stanley, Frey, and Dixon. And we are underway. Second half has begun. Bearcats will go the other way as they inbound the basketball, wasting no time. From 3, that was Trainer for Baruch, the 5'6" sophomore out of Wayne, New Jersey. Not too far from Newark. And Baruch pressing again here to start the second half. Breaking it easily is Rogers. Rogers goes baseline and forces that one up. Good defense by Baruch. Rogers' shot doesn't fall. Excellent pass underneath. And putting that one home for Baruch, it's McCray. DeAndre McCray, or Deandra McCray. That's probably sounds better. DeAndre McCray, the freshman, good-looking basketball player out of Brooklyn, New York. Got a little size going for her, 5'8". Good moves. She's matched up right now with Brittany Phils. Let's see how McCray does defensively for the Bearcats. McCray just a freshman, so new face out there for you Bearcats fans, and she's definitely got game. Nice little touch on the other end by Angel Ricks for Rosemont. And ooh, look at the spin move. That was Castillo, who just couldn't get enough of it to get the shot off. But Castillo, gorgeous spin move in the paint. And answering the call, it's Alyssa Leong, who drains it for the Bearcats. So it looks like Rosemont might be just a bit outmatched today by the kids from the CUNYAC Conference. Long range 3, in and out. That shot taken by Hampton. Pushing it up the floor. Gorgeous outlet pass, and Leong with the finish. And we're going to get a foul called here against Baruch as they continue to press. A couple new players checking in for Rosemont. It will be Lakai Holloway and Denasia Wise in for the Ravens. Looking to break the press there. It's Holloway, but down to the floor. It'll be a struggle for that loose ball. Good work by both these teams here in the early going of the second half. Excellent pace to this one so far. Another three-pointer. It's good. Christina Arvello nails it, and it's going to be a timeout called by head coach Damian Price, and the Rosemont Ravens. We'll be back right after this. And we are back here live at NGIT. It's the Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders John K. Adams tip-off tournament. Game 2 from today. It's the Bearcats taking on Rosemont. Rosemont with the ball. Bearcats pressing. Ravens look to break. They do just that. Pass midcourt. Excellent ball movement. And the finish by Angel Ricks. Angel Ricks has caught fire here in the second half. Nice touch by Ricks. And there's going to be another turnover. Holloway now takes it back for the Ravens. Holloway will slow it down. She gives to Wise. Wise moves to her left. Wise back to Holloway. Holloway looks inside. Excellent defense by the Bearcats. Nothing going in the paint. Around the perimeter, it's Hampton, and we got a whistle. And away from the play, who's that going to be on, 25? I'm not sure what the call was, though. Out on the floor for the Ravens, the 6'2" Brittany Fills. So Castillo will take it out for Baruch. Opening moments of quarter number 3. Castillo checks it. Inside to Arvello. Arvello in the corner. Castillo, long range 3. Swish. Mia Castillo. Gorgeous shot from long range. Castillo, that's another player, man. She's got such a smooth shot. Fundamentally sound, all facets of the game covered by number 23, Castillo, that's for sure. Castillo, 11 points. On the day, 17 for Arvello. And some more substitutions making their way out onto the floor as Hampton will go to the line for Rosemont. And now we get going here. It is Hampton, the first of 2. (51-23), Hampton again. On the miss, Castillo. Look at that strength. Mia says, that's my ball. A lot of strength from Mia Castillo. 5'7", from upstate New York. Pull-up jumper, long range, off the mark. And that was Arvello again, leading scorer for the Bearcats so far today. And Holloway gets up to Frey. Frey with the left hand. Pull-up jumper, off the mark, rebound Castillo. Castillo looks to her right. Good court awareness by Mia Castillo. Goes to the left hand, gives it up. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Edwards. Yanae Edwards, a freshman. Good to see Yanae out there. Making her mark as a freshman. Gotta like to watch those young players, see what they got. Edwards gonna hopefully have a long career at Rosemont. Got that left knee taped up. Hope everything's okay. And if you're just joining us, speaking of left knees, Rogers making her comeback from terrible knee injury last season for the Ravens. That's Alyssa Rogers. I want to congratulate Rogers for getting out there today. All indications are that knee looks just fine, as Rogers is poured in a bunch of baskets today for Rosemont. Holloway with the left hand is going to get fouled off the dribble before the shot. Let's see. How about the rebounds today? 3 rebounds apiece for Trainer, Castillo, Leung, and Baccarella. Holloway makes the first. Four rebounds for Phils, 4 for Hampton. 5 for Edwards. Holloway, second free throw attempt. That's good. So Castillo quickly pushes the ball up the floor. Man, no rest for the weary. Mia Castillo, not shy. Offensive rebound, kicks it out. Castillo, what a sequence here for Castillo. Good ball movement, Baruch. Look at these kids go. And we got a stoppage on the floor. A foul's going to be called. I think it's going to go against Rosemont. It is. It's going to be on Holloway. Castillo to inbound. Leung goes to her left, back to Castillo. Castillo tries to force it inside the paint, whistle away from the play, and that's going to go against Baruch. Rosemont basketball, timeout Baruch. 5:17 remain in this third quarter of the John K. Adams Tournament Tip-Off Classic here at NJIT. Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers Newark won game 1. This is game 2 tomorrow, games 3 and 4 tonight. It's ECAC soccer. You're watching Scarlet Raiders basketball and Raider Vision. We'll be right back. And welcome back to NJIT for the Rutgers Newark Tip-Off Classic. Game 2 of the day, Rosemont and Baruch here in the third quarter. Baruch leads this one 51-26. Frey with the inbounds pass. Holloway's going to take it. Frey looks inside. Power move by Edwards, who will get called for the foul. Iane Edwards, maybe just a little too much with that move. You gotta like the confidence, physicality from the freshman. Castillo works it for Baruch, going baseline with the high floater off the glass. No good. That was Arvello. Quick turnaround. Adams, Rogers, I should say, takes it up. And they're going to call an offensive foul against Alyssa Rogers. Doesn't like that call. That's going to be the 5th team foul against Rosemont. And I don't know what the delay is here. The officials seem to be getting together and talking something out. So we will resume play momentarily. I'm thinking maybe, was there a technical foul call? Yeah, it was a technical. That's what it was. So I believe Alyssa Rogers got teed up on that play. Maybe it was, I didn't see it. Guys, did you see, was it a? I see, technical foul on the coach for Rosemont, right? I see. Okay, Damian Price got teed up, the head coach for Rosemont. So taking the technical foul shots will be Arvello. And Arvello misses the second. But Baruch will also now get possession because of the technical foul. So it will be Baruch basketball, Castillo to inbounds. Leung takes it herself. Leung pulls back. That was a great little sequence there by Leung, showing some game. Kind of just danced around, found an open spot, stepped back and nailed it. Great job. And Holloway loses control. Picking up that garbage there, Shantera Grant, the 5'7" out of Jamaica Queens, 5'7" forward. Leung again misses that time. Got some new players checking into the match. So Hampton for Rosemont inbounds the ball. Holloway now takes it herself. Holloway gains midcourt. Gets it back to Hampton. Hampton on the inside to Ricks. Ricks strong move. Another whistle. Man, oh man. And that foul is going to be on Shantera Grant, the 5'7" sophomore. So Angel Ricks will go to the line. (53-27) lead for the Bearcats. And it's Ricks with her second free throw. Just short. Offensive bound by Stanley. Kicks it out to Rogers. Rogers now with the right hand. Rogers takes it herself. That shot no good. Offensive rebound for Rosemont. That was Hampton. Follow-up doesn't go. Castillo back at the other end has it stripped by Holloway. Great defense by Holloway. Love the passion there by LaKay Holloway. Another freshman to watch out for all of you Ravens fans. Holloway, the first of two, no good. 3:23 remaining in the third quarter. It's been all Baruch since the opening tip. Rosemont's made a push here or there, but haven't been able to sustain enough offensively to get back into this one. So, just a commanding performance by the Bearcats. Arvello being guarded by Holloway. Holloway will get the foul there. And Holloway's going to take a seat. Replacing Holloway will be McCray. Holloway now with 3 fouls, so she's going to take a seat. And Arvello with the second free throw. And it's good. No, in and out, Arvello. Rogers looks for and finds her teammate in the paint, Angel Ricks. Ricks gets the shot off, fouled on the play. So the 5'10" graduate student, Angel Ricks, will go to the line and shoot 2. And Ricks gets the first. Offensive rebound, put back attempt, no good by Hampton, but way to go, Hampton, to get in on that one. Long range pass, running out of room, keeping it in bounds are the Bearcats. And with the left hand, nice little dish pass by number 11, Arvello, but we'll go back the other way. Good ball movement, Ravens. 1, 2, 3, shot, no good. Rebound, Precious Mitchell. Arvello gets it back. Arvello holds. Arvello moving left to right. Mitchell stuck in the corner, gives it to Arvello. Arvello loses the handle, but stepping out of bounds was Rosemont. And it will be Baruch ball, 2:03 remaining, just 3 seconds on the shot clock here. Let's see if Baruch can get one off. Excellent execution, but the shot no good by Arvello. That's going to fall out of bounds. Rogers inbounds. Stanley will take it herself. Dishes to Wise. Wise to Stanley. Long range 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound. Another one. Taking it out this time wisely. It's Wise. Traveling is going to get caught. Either way, it's Baruch basketball. 1:25 remaining here in the third quarter. It'll be Arvello at the free throw line. 54-29 lead for the Bearcats. Long range three off the mark. That was Wise that took it for Rosemont. Arvello controls. Good look underneath. Excellent defense by Rosemont as McCray was being harassed in the paint, coughed it up. And Rogers good pass underneath from Arvello. And Precious Mitchell was fouled, the freshman out of Williamsville, New York. Second free throw for Mitchell is good. That shot off the mark. Good to see Precious Mitchell get her first point of the afternoon on that free throw. That's a strong play today for Precious. Some solid minutes, as has number 12, DeAndre McCray. 4 points for McCray. And that shot at the buzzer, not going to fall at the end of 3/4 of play. 57-29, Bearcats with a commanding lead. We'll be back right after this. And we are back, 4th quarter officially underway here at NJIT. John K. Adams Tournament Tip-Off Classic. 2 offensive rebounds in a row by Hampton. And then Hampton draws the foul. Good work, Kayla Hampton. Showing some strength on the boards, the junior. 5'6". Will go to the line to shoot 2. As this barrage of foul calling continues. There was quite a few fouls called in that third period. More discussion with the coaches, the officials. Shot's good. Nice little give and go with Castillo and Leung. And another foul called. Castillo will take it out. Castillo, pull-up jumper from right above the foul line. Gorgeous shot from Castillo. 59-31. Castillo again. Castillo's going to take it herself. Has that pass attempt blocked, but it's collected by Baccarella. Back the other way. Long range 3. No good by Trainer. So Rogers checks back in for Rosemont. Baruch controlling the tempo here. Good pass inside to Trainer, and another foul. Trainer will go to the line. And the first one is good from Paige Trainer. 5'6". Sophomore out of Wayne, New Jersey will take her second free throw. In and out. Strong rebound. That was Hampton. Hampton gives it to Holloway. Hampton no good. Frey corrals the rebound. Offensive rebound, and we're going to have another quick whistle. Another foul called. So Brittany Phils, the 6'2" sophomore center, to the free throw line for the Ravens. Bills misses the second. Castillo comes down with it for Baruch. Castillo pushing it up the floor. Fast break pass. Didn't connect with Trainer. Holloway. Just a little too much on that pass after the rebound. Behind the back, Leung. That shot taken by Grant. No good. Holloway back the other way. Holloway moves from right to left. Nice touch on the basket by Angel Ricks. Angel Ricks, 12 points, leads the way for Rosemont. Castillo battles underneath with Hampton. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Baruch. So Castillo would take it out of bounds. Excellent ball movement. Castillo off the mark for Baruch. And that shot just off the mark by number 42, Ricks. And there's a foul called on the play. That's going to go against a foul against Baruch. And the 6'2" Brittany Fills from the free throw line. A 26-point lead. If you're just joining us for Baruch. Long range three is good. Alyssa Rogers. Leong manages to escape that double team. And Castillo, good look underneath. Castillo found McCray. McCray didn't finish. Shot by Holloway. No good. Getting a piece of that was Phils, who knocked it out of bounds. It will be Baruch basketball. Leong, nifty move. Leong doesn't fall. Offensive rebound, Baruch. That shot doesn't fall. It was number 12, McCray, showing some strength on the offensive boards there for Baruch. So on the line now for the Ravens, it's number 42, Angel Ricks. Good form by Ricks. Excellent focus. Legs are the key to shooting. For all you youngsters out there, watch the form here on Ricks. It's the only thing in basketball that's free. Yes. Ricks looking good from the free throw line. What a way to go. Good ball handling by Arvello. Leong, quick move off the dribble in the corner. Page puts it up and misses. Page turning a little cold here in the second half from three. That one goes in and out. Rebound by Dixon. Dixon will take it up herself. Shot way off the mark. Holloway. So Holloway will go to the free throw line. 4:08 to go in this one. Fans, be sure to tune into ECAC Men's Soccer live from Frederick Douglass Field tonight on Raider Vision. Men's Soccer from Rutgers Newark will not play until tomorrow. Tonight, it's FDU Florham versus Hunter in the ECACs. Tomorrow night, it'll be Rutgers Newark taking on the winner of the FDU Florham Hunter game for the ECAC Championship Tournament, starting tonight at Frederick Douglass Field. Great steal by Rogers. And timeout will be called on the floor with 3:57 to go. We'll be back with the conclusion of this one right after this. And we're back here live at NJIT in banning the basketball, the Baruch Bearcats. And one of the candidates for the player of the game today certainly has to be in the conversation. That's number 23 for Baruch, Mia Castillo. And we will look to get a player or two. There's another one, Leung, who's just done an absolutely spectacular job today for head coach Michael Kadrozos and the Baruch Bearcats, who look to start their season 2-0 after their win at Yeshiva against Yeshiva last week. So if you are a Bearcats fan, we will have our player of the game joining us up here at Press Row. Immediately following the game, don't go anywhere. We're going to take probably about a 2 to 3 minute timeout at the buzzer and then have our player of the game from Baruch. And that player right there certainly could be the MVP today. That's Mia Castillo, who continues her impressive play here in Newark, New Jersey, the John K. Adams tip-off tournament. Fry's going to get a call for the travel. And we got some subs coming in. And there we go. Baruch taking their time with a comfortable 64-41 lead. Holloway is going to pick that one off and take it herself. Holloway looks to dish to Rogers, but its pass is going to be out of bounds. Right idea by Holloway. Not selfish play, but the no look. Just a little bit too far out for Rogers to catch up to. It's another player that's been fun to watch this afternoon. And that would be I like the combination of Precious Mitchell and DeAndre McCray. Mitchell talking things over with Paige Traynor as they await in the backcourt for this free throw. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound, Rosemont. Long range three. We once again want to congratulate Alyssa Rogers on her comeback game today after a tough injury last season. And Rogers has put together a nice afternoon for herself. 12 points in her return. Ricks with 14. Ricks has put in a quiet 14. Look at Angel leading the way for Rosemont. Good job. Holloway up and in. Good form on that second shot. Beautifully done by Holloway. It'll be Lana Stanley, the 5'1" junior, at Chester, Pennsylvania, checking in the ball game. Get right to work. There's Paige again from three. This time, it's golden. Paige Traynor for three. Great job, Paige. Sophomore nails the three. It's going to be off the mark. Put back. Foul. Shot no good. Trainer now. 9 points for Page. 20 for Arvello. Castillo with 18. Second free throw off the mark. And another substitution. This time it's Wise back in the match for Rosemont. 1:15 remaining in this one. It's been all Baruch from the opening tip. Another foul. Wow. Foul happy referees here in the second half. And don't forget, folks, to tune in tomorrow. It is more John K. Adams tournament basketball, 12 p.m. Baruch, who will be the winner today, versus Cedar Crest, who lost today to Rutgers Newark. And then it will be 2:30, Rutgers Newark versus Rosemont. Men's soccer tonight and tomorrow night as well at 7 p.m. The ECAC tournament. Scarlet Raiders don't play until tomorrow. Shot. They're going to call offensive on that. Head coach Damian Price does not like that call. Teed up earlier in the game. Heck of a nice guy. Very dialed in. Had a great conversation with Damian. Rooting for these guys as they continue the road down this 2022-2023 campaign. But Baruch will be victorious today. And things get maybe a little chippy out there. Frustration. These proud athletes. Anytime you take a little bit of a tough loss, double-digit loss, it can wear on you. So with 35 seconds to go, we will bring you our player of the game in just a couple of minutes. So don't go anywhere, fans. We will be back in just a couple minutes with our post-game wrap-up and our MVP of the game. Breaking the press, very effective. Baruch, Page, good ball movement. Shot put up, swish, McCray. Absolutely not, my bad. That's Allison Altamirano. The sophomore out of Elmhurst, New York. Archbishop Malloy, shout out. Altamirano, big basket for Allison. Good way to end things for Baruch. Baruch improves to 2-0. Rosemont will drop their opener on the road 0-1. We'll be back with our player of the game right after this. Welcome back, everybody. We're here live at the NJIT Highlanders facility in Newark, New Jersey. It's the John K. Adams Tournament first day, day one, game two. And Baruch came out flying from the opening tip. Joining us now, our player of the game, Mia Castillo. 18 points, Mia. Great job today. 2-0 sounds pretty good to start the season, huh? How do you feel about the group so far? And I know you're still a young player, but things seem to be going pretty well in this point of the season.
I'm really excited. 2-0 is really a great way to start the season, but obviously we're just taking it game by game. I'm really excited with this new group of ladies. We are a young team, but I have a lot of great expectations for the season.
Well, last year, Mia, Rookie of the Year in the CUNYAC, so you come back with probably a lot of expectations. You're no longer a secret. The secret's out. You had a great season last year. Tell me a little bit about the strengths of your game. You seem to play really well on both sides of the court. Defense seems important to you, but clearly you've got a lot of ability offensively. Break it down. What parts of the game do you like, and what are your strengths?
Well, I love a good defensive stop. I think my defense really like influences my offense, but obviously I'm nothing without my team. So just this great group of girls, just being able to play with them, it makes it fun.
Well, it's very nice of you to say. You can't not talk about the play today of a couple of ladies. One, Arvello, who just really lit it up today as well. How important is she to this team?
She's new to our team, and we're really excited to have her. I think we really play well together, and I'm just excited for our future together.
So, Mia, you're from upstate New York. What's it like playing in New York City, and what are you studying, and what do you like to do off the court?
Well, I am originally from the Bronx.
Oh,
so
okay. Look at you. Well, I'm from I live in the Bronx, so there you go. I like it. I like it. That's it. That's it.
I actually moved upstate for high school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm happy to be back in the city, though.
There you go. Your coach was telling me before the game, you like that little New York City swagger. Do you think you got a little bit of that being from the BX?
I think I do. I definitely lost it a bit, but I'm getting it back.
I got you. So Mia, moving forward, the CUNYAC, it's kind of a mixed bag. Do you like your chances this year? And who are some of the teams you've got your eye on in the CUNYAC conference?
Well, I don't want to give that away yet.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yes, yeah.
All right, Mia Castillo, 18 points, our player of the game. You're going to be right back at it here tomorrow. How do you think of the tournament so far? You're looking forward to get back out on the hardwood tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just excited for tomorrow. Ready to get it go.
There you go, Mia. Go be with your teammates. Thanks so much for joining us, Mia Castillo. 18 points in the ring, and the win for the Baruch Bearcats as they handily take care of the Rosemont Ravens. That's going to do it. We will be back here tomorrow at 12 p.m. for the conclusion of the John K. Adams Tournament here at NJIT with the host school, Rutgers Newark. I'm John Heffernan on behalf of the entire group here at Rutgers Newark and NJIT. We thank you, Tom Krichkowski, Mark Griffin, Paul Recchia. We'll see you later, everybody. Remember, let's go Scarlet Raiders, and congrats to Baruch and Mia. We'll see you next time. Take care. Good night. Great job. Oh, I live in Woodlawn.
Okay.
Yeah.